Going back to the original roller weights, I'm going to remove this clutch bell and belt. Because it was way too loose. It says TGB on here. I have this one I'm going to put on. This one also says TGB. TGB. And also on here it says TGB. This is the clutch springs of the old one. Look, they look yellow. And this is the other one. Not sure what clutch springs these are. Not completely sure, but this spring also seems to be white, while the other one was black. Before there was like no tension on the belt, now there's at least a bit of tension. So top speed increased by about 5 kilometers, maybe 7 kilometers actually. Last time I measured on GPS on that belt with that clutch, it got to 53, which is allowed, or at like the limit margin. So I prefer that, but this was picking up way better. But I'm still going to swap the belt back, because I think or no, I'm first going to swap the clutch back, because I do think it's the belt that probably makes it go faster, but I want to see if those clutch springs are a big difference, because this clutch does pick up nicer, which is better, because that one is a bit too soft. The springs are too soft, so it will pick up like instantly at a too low RPM, so it's like too slow to take off, whatever. Okay, whatever I just said, I just swapped the belt only. But look at the difference, because there's a lot of slack now. But maybe a longer belt will make it go slower. The end goal is actually just to make it pick up a bit faster and just remain its legal speed. Just a very small variator ring. The weather is getting better. I don't like the way my exhaust is hanging, so I'm going to permanently fix this up way better. I think the stand is a bit too low. My rear wheel cannot turn, so I want to weld something underneath it so it will stand up higher. And there is no It's not really visible, but there's no starter motor on there. So I got a starter motor. This valve is okay, but I prefer that valve, so I'm going to put that in. Move the covers over here, they're over there. Took the valve off, put the other valve in. Screws to take loose, because there was no bendix in there yet, so I'm gonna put the bendix in. I took 2 plates, drilled a couple of holes, mounted it there, took another plate, aligned it, drilled 2 holes, clamped it there. Now I'm going to weld it and then make it look better. Cleaned up a bit, clamped the... I'm welding in the wind. It's not that bad, but I guess could be better. It's stuck. Also painted the exhaust, new coat. So this is how it looks now, way better. My welder kinda disappoints me, but I managed to weld 2 small plates underneath the stand, so I hope it will raise the bike up a little bit, so the rear wheel will be free whenever it's on the stand. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the bendix from a Ditec, Piaggio Ditec, does not fit on a regular Piaggio LC engine. So for now there's no bendix. I have to order me a bendix, but just to test it. Nothing. When I welded it, I obviously removed the battery. So yeah, the battery back in. You can hear it. But there's no bendix in there, so it won't start, obviously. And you can see the small pieces underneath there. So the rear wheel will be free when it's on the stand now. So let's start it and see if our valve over here is working now, because it's still empty. It is filling up with fuel. So I'm guessing that is fine.